In the beginning, we began with 48 runners who were newish to this game from many different venues that came. Either it would be like Dragon Warrior, Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer, or perhaps they came from, like, for instance, maybe they came from Link to the Past Randomizer. Now we have the final two, Tabby Orange and BrewersFanJP. It's going to be a fun best of three championship series. And here to call the championship, we have Smile Fires and Tracy M, the two best in the business. Take it away.
Well, thank you, Rick. Yeah, I'm super excited. JP, I've known JP for a long time through the ALTTPR community. Tabby's new to me, but it's been very impressive in this tournament. So I'm really excited about this final. And yeah, Smile Fires, what do you think?
Oh, it's been pretty great seeing everybody's progress throughout this tournament. These two have overcome quite tough opponents.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, as I like the similar names on the start menu. Everybody, it looks like we're getting ready to go, and it'll be starting really soon.
All right, and at the start of the finals, we are in the southeast forest.
Not bad.
This is continuing with the same Rookie Rumble flags that we've had for the entire tournament, so the white sword item is going to be a white sword.
First find is just a potion shop. Not bad to have one of those in your start, though. And now we're going a slightly different direction. Tabby's going to go immediately to the northeast, it looks like. JP is going to head down, maybe hit the level 1 location, and head down for the Vanilla Wood Sword Cave, probably.
Yeah, Tabby's going to pick up this Armo spot as well. There's a decent density of open doors over in the northeast.
31 and 16. Good small secret. Above average medium secret. So that's a good start to our money situation.
Yeah, it's very promising. First quest Overworld, so there are going to be 3 large secrets as well for them to find.
Heart container under the Armos Knights. There we go. Got a little scared there for Tabby for a second. I do kind of like Tabby's route a little bit better just because you can hit these Armos and you can get an item out of it. And high level 9.
That's a pretty quick level 9 sighting, as well as a sword that we can't pick up. And
yeah, it's like, was that French vanilla? Because the magic sword is at the Wood Sword Cave?
Yeah, we could say that.
A little bit of advice that works on the Japanese version of the original game. Oh, nice take any for Tabby. We'll pick up the candle. Some money for JP. 73 for the large secret is not ideal, but JP likely will have enough money to buy a candle if he runs into a shop before he runs into a take any.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great, because one... Oh, wood sword.
That's good for JP.
One play that's been useful for some players in this tournament is being able to purchase the blue ring. And so,
yes.
Yeah, getting those large secrets together, you might need 2 of them plus a bunch more money that you find around to be able to get up there this time. There's a second one, though.
Yeah, there's a second large secret for JP. Hopefully it doesn't start hitting those door repairs before we can do something with this money, because we haven't really been seeing shops. And be careful with these blue Octoroks. Gets a bomb drop. That's really nice.
Yeah, they both got their first... Oh! Death Armos claims another link.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Well, okay, gonna get a look at our coast item.
Yeah, you just got a 4 bomb drop. You might as well use them.
That's a red candle on the coast that Tabby saw.
That's probably never getting picked up.
Sometimes having a
there's the
reusable
for
candle is
JP.
nice, but...
Oh, there's a lot of times that having the reusable candle is nice. Unfortunately, if it's there, it's a long way to go after it when you're gonna already have that candle. And who knows when the ladder's gonna show up. And there's that door repair.
Yep, and JP's also got a blue candle now, so they'll be able to start burning down the forest. And it shouldn't be too long before Tabby is able to get that sword, I think, because he's just going to run out of spots that he likes to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a terrible spot for that sword, so... They'll get to it soon. Yep, there's that red candle for JP. And we're gonna see Monocle Rock from Tabby, since he managed to get some bombs as well. And we get the Take Any's. The Take Any Roads, I should say. That's gonna be upper right. Okay, level 6.
Level 6 is a nice one to have.
Not a bad one. Candle Row. So JP's probably going to find these around Candle Row, because that looks like where he's headed right now.
Not too bad, I would say.
No, not bad at all.
Got keys for 88. If I saw that correctly.
Yeah, sadly that screen that the vanilla 100 secret is always fools me. I always have to look at the actual map that you see on the screen to be able to determine whether that's level 4 or that 100 secret spot, because they look the same.
The blue candle costs 71, by the way. That's almost an entire large secret, so I'm glad we didn't have to buy that. We got hints.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in the letter cave.
Yeah, unfortunately Tabby can't afford a lot of them, and probably wants to find a chance to save scum them anyway, if possible.
Yeah, I think you could afford the first two, but the third one was quite pricey.
Yeah.
That's a level. We have found level 3.
Okay, Tabby's probably going to do a little bit in this level 3. Probably can't get too far with only the candle. We'll be able to do this rupee boss, and maybe we'll have a push block. Yes, we do.
How kind of you, Rupee Boss.
And it's the item, and it's a recorder. Okay. No idea whether this will be required or not. Nicer to have it than to not have it, and very convenient fast travel once we beat some dungeons.
I mean, it kind of looks like a sword, but it's got a few too many holes in it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna kill things very well. Gets a key out of it. Yeah, also getting a key is nice. We're gonna go one more direction. JP may dig this a little bit further when he gets here, because he'll have that wood sword already.
Well, okay, Tabby sees that key door. And still got even more open doors up here, so got options.
Yeah, like that room, JP will be able to clear. Tabby right now would have to use bombs to clear. Oh, hi, Wizrobes, because of course, why not?
Well, we do have the stair item out of the way. JP claims the Armos Heart.
Yeah, puts him at 5 with a really good chance to pick up the white sword if he runs into it.
And Tabby out of 3 for now, gonna keep looking around the overworld.
Yeah, and I guess we're gonna find the Take Any's at Monocle Rock for JP as well. And he'll take those a little bit. Might actually, with what he's done already, it wouldn't surprise me if he stays in this spot, at least for a little bit.
Yeah, this is handy to just be able to knock out these open caves, as well as bomb a few places with those 3 bombs.
Yeah, there's a blue ring shop with the vanilla blue ring price, which is pretty common.
And Tabby was defeated over by the waterfall, so going to try something else. JP finds these hints.
Yeah, I think he could have maybe afforded all of them, but again, probably wants to save some later. And you know, he's one that's always tried to buy that blue ring if he can. If he doesn't find the red ring early.
I mean, what's
Find
handy
level
is this is
7.
almost a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
And yeah, level 7.
That's a
'Cause you-
nasty screen for level 6 hero.
Because you get the blue ring store and almost right next to those hints, so you can
Yeah.
run the hints and then come back for the blue ring.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's all we're gonna see of level 7 for now.
And some people would say good riddance.
Absolutely. Tabby gonna find the wrong sword shop.
Checking out our
Oof.
potion prices. Wow, 31 and 86.
86. Okay, well we're gonna be buying blue potions tonight, unless we're in a rush and have extra money.
Yeah, that is a huge markup on the second potion.
Oh, another blue ring shop. There's level 7 for JP. See how long he stays into this dungeon?
I mean, at the very least, it's a health refill.
Oh, absolutely. It is an easier enemy set, at least with the gorillas. But it is also level 7, so I don't know how long he stays in here.
Well, he might be inclined to try some things with the sword.
Yes.
So Tabby's found one large secret, is actually kind of in danger of finding the second one and having to leave some of it on the floor, but there's that wood sword.
Okay, JP's gonna save this room. And go back into it with full health. That's really smart, I think.
Alright, max money for Tabby Orange. And do we get to see what's on Death Armas?
Just money. Alright, this time JP takes the death. There will be 2 left in that room. Since he didn't leave the room with the second to last one killed. And we're gonna see our first Dead Woods checks. Since JP did not have a candle over here. A guaranteed white sword for Tabby. Unfortunately, nothing dropping in there. Okay, JP's gonna leave now. Oh, no, he's not gonna leave. Okay, he is gonna leave.
Might have gotten,
Oh, he's
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
pirouette. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. Trying to see if there's any bomb holes there. Looks like there is not. Yeah, Tabby unfortunately losing a lot of that money.
oh, 2 in a row.
Yeah. So he was getting close to blue ring money, and now he's pretty far out of range.
JP's sitting on 1 bomb at the moment, heading back to Death Armas.
I mean, Blue Octoroks will give you bombs, theoretically. And level 1 for Tabby. Just a 16 at that secret.
The lovely MS Paint Mustard level 1, and it's got gorillas.
Yeah, small dungeon. Easier enemy set. The only downside is level 1 likes to be a key hog. We might also get some keys here, so you absolutely dig it here.
Yeah, speaking of, there is one.
and a key door, because why not?
And with Heart Shuffle, 3 potential items in here.
Yeah, JP's gonna walk into this level 1 without any keys, since he hasn't been into level 3 yet, and that's where Tabby got those keys from. Oh, that was like a magic boomerang. It was definitely a boomerang. Yeah, magic boomerang. Tabby's cycling through his items to double check. Classic, you hear the sound, you don't know what you got.
Well, we're at a point in the game where Boomerang could be value.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think a boomerang is a decent item for a lot of things. The downside, of course, is your select swapping, and goes through an extra item, and I think that's why a big reason why people don't like to pick it up. But we're still on Wood Sword, so.
Alright, Tabby opts to spend the key, finds some mold worms.
Yep, gonna force a bomb out of that. Gets another key. Big fan of the Moldorm Bomb Force.
Yeah, that was a pretty slick move.
And JP finds level 1 as well, and I'm sure he will go back in. So far it's been key neutral for Tabby, now he's +1 keys, so...
Yeah, it's kind of working out so far, just running into, like, shutter door combat rooms.
Oh, there's an item. Please be an item. Because the other option is, is segments.
Okay, heart in a staircase, so just looking for one more thing on the floor.
Mm. There's another key.
Just destroyed Manhandle with a single bomb there.
Oh, I love it when you can do that. If you're having better luck with the Gurias this time. Key out of it, which is going to be important because it looks like there are enough keys for the runners to get.
Yeah, this whole
we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that third key. Tabby's still now key neutral. I should say now key neutral, not still key neutral. Just one more item.
Alright, the Triforce room is doable combat, and it looks like that whole sequence of combat rooms that Tabby went through is the path in the back of level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is level 1 a fire plant? Well, it looks like a plant.
Okay, JP picks up the boomerang. Don't know if he did it on purpose, but he does have it now.
Shapes Dungeon's always providing us with some fun times determining what exactly we're looking at.
Yeah, I rely on chat mostly for Name That Ink Blot. I'm not very good at it, but chat always comes up with neat ideas. Yeah, good use of the boomerang here from JP. Mostly I've seen him skipping it, but he's probably pretty happy he has it now, because it just makes these Gurias easier to deal with.
Yeah, when they've been beating you up a little bit, time to give them a taste of their own medicine. Wow, 5 keys in the back of level 1 for Tabby.
So, +3 now.
What's the thing with level 1? Like, it let us in the door, and then it's just been paying for its own key needs.
Yeah.
And a heart on the floor completes the set.
Okay, yeah, JP's gonna go ahead and use the trick that lets you leave after you've killed one Moldorm. I would have gone for the bomb force. The Moldworms aren't too bad. They move a lot slower than the Moldworms in Link to the Past, for instance.
Yeah, they also can't knock you down to the basement.
Yeah, that's right. No falling down. Okay, Triforce for Tabby. Did we see the other item?
Yes, we have 2 hearts from here.
Okay.
One on the floor, one in a staircase.
Right, yeah, I saw the one on the staircase.
The floor one is towards the top.
Okay. And you're still gonna pick up hearts here because Magic Sword would be nice if you could get it. Let's find out if this recorder is required for an entrance. It is not, but we do get money out of it. And Tabby at 215 doesn't want to chance that being a large secret. And with the
Fair enough.
Triforce to level 1, he can back here anytime he wants.
Can we get a second one-shot manhandler?
Oh, almost.
Okay, just down to 1 muncher plant. Shouldn't be too bad now.
Alright, JP gets through it. Meanwhile, Tabby's gonna go be our first runner to check out the Death Mountain area. I'm not counting the level 6 area, which we don't have to go back to because it is an any road. There's that map. This is a really good map to have. This level 1 is weird.
Yeah, unfortunately, you kind of get it after you've done dealt with most of the drama in it.
Mm-hmm.
And JP doesn't really have the bombs to waste, really, so that kind of works in his favor.
Yeah, okay, there's the white sword.
So really, it wasn't too far from 1Q6.
And speaking of 6,
Yeah, it didn't move very far either.
we'll see if Tabby chooses to do this now. Has a slightly upgraded sword, so isn't nearly as bad. Decent amount of health, no defense though. And 6 tends to be a very large dungeon.
It was a lot of bunnies in that room, although with the white sword they won't take quite as long. That clock is trapped in the middle of the cage, unfortunately.
Yeah, he could have gotten that with the boomerang. Useless old man. Yeah, JP's gonna have to be careful here. Don't want to get grabbed by these guys.
Yeah, that's right, Chad. 8 hearts to pick up the white sword. Okay, gonna go after the bunnies.
I mean, this could be a push block. Meanwhile, JP finds that container heart and we'll go pick up the Triforce. And we'll come out of here with 4 extra keys. I feel like he must have used 1 less than Tabby did, because Tabby started with 2 and came out with 5.
Well, I think, did JP also come in with fewer? So
He came in with none. So he came in with 0, so he's +4, and Tabby came in with 2, and he's +3.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And level 6, starting us off with a container heart.
Yeah, a very hard to fall one as well, as that was the bunny room.
Mm-hmm. And there's that Triforce of JP. Gleok returns with the bow. That is a level 8 bow. So, who wants to dig level 8? Our runners will have to. I mean, they might have to anyway, because who knows where the Triforce is. But early Triforce is not going to keep them, not going to send anyone leaving with that hint.
It is 3 items.
Here we go through Ganon's room. And more Pole's voice, Gibdo's, and Tabby really glad he's got that white sword now. I'm gonna bomb this wall before picking up the bomb drop. I always like that.
Yeah, it's just good sequencing.
I'd be continuing in this level 6. A map would be really nice.
Seems like JP is continuing to follow along, so probably we'll get the white sword and then have a decision to make about coming into 6 as well. That's a very useful compass.
Oh, this could be a super room. With a really annoying manhandler. Oh boy.
Well, we have the stair item, so... But,
Oh, you're right,
handle
that'd be
with
a
the
transport.
Triforce.
That will just be the transport.
And yeah, no sight of level 8 yet.
And Tabby says, yeah, maybe I won't do that right now. JP enters level 6. Unfortunately, he gets here before getting the white sword.
Oh, that's tough.
He's only got one bomb.
Well, he's not going to miss that hint, though, so...
Yeah, that's important.
And Tabby with 6 bombs is going to get to do a decent bit of Death Mountain.
Yep. I mean, I would say the any roads are a good way of getting back to Death Mountain, except that the blue Lionels right at that exit are just awful.
Now, hopefully JP can get some bombs so he can go back for that spot.
Yeah,
There was a
that's what-
room that dropped a pack.
Yeah, he's killing those Gibdos with that exact thing in mind.
Tabby's found an ice blue level 2.
Oh, we're gonna see some level 2.
Yeah, just getting that key door open for free. Ah, very fast Triforce.
No, level as small as level 2 is, I think you go back in. Okay, this is much better for JP. These Gibdos spawning on the side that he can kill them with. Gets a bomb drop.
Yep, and then this also drops bombs, so he could be full up.
There we go. There's no to the Pole's voice here. If he can manage to get that manhandler, we might see him just leave at that point. If he gets there. I want to say the compass was in that Gibdo room, so he's not gonna get that compass right now.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not a very helpful compass if you don't go that way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yeah, took a face plant into the Gibdo. Or perhaps the Beamos got him, I'm not entirely sure. He's going back in. A little unfortunate since he's got the bombs to go and get the white sword now, and that would make a huge difference.
And Lorgon mentioning we did have a decent sized level 1, and
Yeah.
2 is going to be at
Should be
least
bigger.
the same size or bigger. So.
Right, because the dungeons always get bigger. The one exception is level 6, because level 6 is the biggest of the small dungeons. It can be bigger than dungeons in 7, 8, and 9.
Old man will allow it. There's a map of 2. Oh, hey!
That looks really vanilla. That's not quite, and it's awfully close.
Just trimmed off the edges a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, white sword for JP. We'll see if he goes back into 6 with the white sword. Ah, the Wizrobe dungeon. I actually should have realized that as soon as we saw the Vires, but oof.
Well, it's okay. They're not in this room.
No. And with 7 bombs, JP's gonna be able to do his Death Mountain checks as well, so he'll get to this level too. But hey, you know what we don't have in this level too? We don't have a segment.
We do have a power bracelet on the floor.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we've seen, for some reason, we've seen a lot of level 2s with segments this tournament. Don't know why.
It's refreshing for once to stay out of too many staircases.
Oof. Blue landmos. Oof. Yeah, JP's gonna have to be careful here. He's gonna try and get this container heart. I'd like to see him save this room and then try and get into the middle there. Being on the sides there with the Pole's voice that can just suddenly change direction on you, it's a little scary.
I think Tabby was hoping to get far enough over to bomb left in there, and then...
Okay, we have a potential ladder-blocked item there. Ladder and bow blocked.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah. And a nice clock for JP. And Tabby was up at blue ring money and now hits another door repair and is no longer at blue ring money.
I think he's just thinking these are far enough out of the way that I want to do these now as opposed to coming back.
Oh yeah,
with...
no, you're not gonna not do these because of that. It's just a shame that he was right there for that blue ring.
Like they do have the
yeah, I'm gonna buy a blue potion though.
Yeah, decent time to do it, if everything's going to be taking your money. They do have the any road to 1Q6, but it would still be a little bit of a walk back up here.
Yeah, I'm more worried about that any road because of the Lionels that are right outside. We still haven't
can
found
take
the
them.
floor item in 6.
Yeah. But Tabby with the recorder is going to be able to go back to 2 anytime.
Yeah, JP has not found level 3, which is up in the Lost Hills area. To the east of the Lost Hills, in fact. Oof. Another take any for Tabby. Could check Magic Sword, but there's no reason to go there right now. So probably not going to go out of this way at 10 hearts only.
Got a decent reason to go back at some point for level 7, saving out of that door repair.
Yeah, if you can manage to up A and get out of there quick enough before I think it's before the text is gone, you won't lose your money, which is nice.
Yeah, and luckily, decent length text for the door repair message today.
We're going to start seeing some power bracelet spots. We'll find out if this is required or not. Not so far. Okay, we're going to use a key on JP's side. Oh, he is going to check it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the map of 6. Oof. And nope. And JP says no to that bunny room.
It's probably the closest level map I've seen to missing no recently. Oh, you gotta look at that blue ring, you just can't afford it. Getting up to a second potion.
God, 2 hearts. There's so many things that do 2 hearts of damage right now. The JP is determined to stick out this dungeon.
And yeah, Maze Room can't drop in 6, and they've already seen the stair item, so
yep.
no need to clear it. Just try to get past it, which is unfortunate because it's full of bunnies.
This will be a new room for us. Just some money. Now, we have yet to see both compass and map together. I want to say the Triforce is above that hole. There in the middle. I think it's the room above that. It might be one more over. I believe this is the yeah, it is one more room over, because this is the compass room, if I recall.
I think actually this is the compass room, and then Triforce is down.
Yeah, I think you're right now that you say it.
Sorry, I just needed to like rebuild it in my head.
Yeah. And Tabby back into level 3. I did not have a sword the first time in here, so I was coming back here with much better equipment.
And a whole pile of keys, because even though this was pretty walkable, there were a couple key doors.
Yep. Ah! So close.
It's not a manhandle, it's a man-handler.
Got him. Ooh. Yeah, get those bombs, grab that Triforce, and get out. Oh no! Oh. I mean, the information is really good to have that heart there, but now you have to kill the Pole's voices without dying. Yeah, not ideal.
You could up A, you'd be waiting a little bit for these Pole's voice to cooperate.
JP just wants to get his Triforce and get out of here. I don't blame him. Sadly, he won't be getting that container heart. But he will be getting a Triforce from level 6, evening up the Triforce count. And getting good knowledge for 6. Knows he doesn't have to come back here.
Big thanks to Kamion Renakai doing all the tracking, by the way. Fastest mouse in the West.
Trackers always are MVPs. Huge shoutouts. And we may be going to East Death Mountain before West. We have not seen these checks yet. Ah, so close to that blue ring. Well, Tabby's still in level 3. Dealing with a really nasty room.
Yeah, this is the one that he just died in before. He's still working on it.
And level 5 for JP.
Alright, we're up to 3 different shades of blue. Got a bomb wall that opens to the north as well.
I believe that recorder was on the floor in high ladder block, unless it, well, no, level 3 will not have a transport.
Yeah, wow, the Triforce is definitely past that.
Yep, we will need a ladder, so this could be pretty big if JP finds a ladder in level 5 here. Gonna be dealing with Wizrobes in this dungeon. Gets a key.
Tabby has all the rooms in the bottom part visited.
Kliak lurks at the grave. So that's probably Power Bracelet, right? I mean, I think we've seen the other grave spots.
Yeah, we hadn't seen level 4 to this point.
Yeah. And we have a Goma. We may not be able to do very much in this level 5 right now.
Well, we really are running into a number of blocks.
Okay, so this room will not have anything... I mean, those bombs are useful, and hopefully JP can grab them, but we do not need to do anything else here. Okay, I think from the... Yeah, you can get that compass from the bottom. This could also be ladder block, but it is 5, so potentially could be able to get around that.
Does that compass even still work? Oh, really expensive hints.
Oh, yeah, yep. I didn't even see where that was. Was that Lost Hills area?
That was the White Sword Cave.
Oof. Nice work with these bombs so far from JP. Tabby gonna go ahead and heal up. We'll see where he goes.
I mean, we're getting to a point where we still have some options left, but we have a bunch of things that are clearly not options.
Yeah, careful. Don't get impatient here. Oh! Almost had it. Snuck into the door just in time and then went out. Looks like he's not going to try again. A ranged weapon would be better for that. I still think that the one thing the book does in vanilla is makes those guys a lot easier to deal with the wand. No, you don't want to take a death here. That would be very bad. Unfortunately, no bombs to get the vanilla level 9 spot.
Having something ranged in general is pretty handy for this game. We have seen level 8.
Well, and Tabby's going to want to dig this because we know there's a bow here. Let's see if JP buys some arrows. I don't know that we've seen another arrow shop. Oh, silvers and bow in 8? Wow.
Something I missed, apparently, was the book was also in 3, so that's why we have the map of level 8 already.
Nice find. And yeah, shoutouts to Kamian for catching that, because I completely missed it too. So it looks like those silvers will be hard to miss for JP, and he already knows the bow's going to be in here, so we're going to be even up there. My least favorite kind of game to call is when one player gets silvers and the other player looks for them in 9. Just, just kind of an inevitable outcome at that point most of the time.
Yeah, you come in here, you're checking that staircase.
Yeah, you're looking for a bow and you're like, oh, well, silvers are here too, let's go.
Okay, back to the inn shop.
Yeah, thanks game. We knew that.
Oh my.
Ladder, bow, silvers, all in 8? What is this? And, 5 with a wand. That could be, like hopefully for Tabby's sake, he finds the ladder, because I don't know if I continue to dig 8 after a bow and silvers and a Triforce.
At least for their sake, this is not the biggest level. We got a room count in chat, it's 37 rooms.
Also, at least it's not Wizrobes. Darknet's not the best in the world either, but, you know, I'd rather that than Wizrobes.
There's also a good point. Tabby does know the ladder is required because of 3.
Yes. So if he finds the ladder after, or if he gets the other 2 items first, it may come down to just how much of this A to Z dug out.
It's just, I think you inventory your other options, and you think like, well, I don't really want to go to 7.
Okay, I think JP is going to go buy a blue ring. Now he's at 252. Yeah, he's not even gonna open that spot. He's gonna go straight for this blue ring.
Yeah, no whammies.
As a side, JP is probably gonna have to get back to 2. I mean, he hasn't been in 2. But he's gonna have to get to 2 to get that power bracelet. If we are correct in the in level 4 is the gray power bracelet spot.
And Tabby has found the bow in the staircase.
Yeah, see that is actually. He would have been better off if the bow had been the floor item. It's just easier to search staircases than to, you know, kill everything in a bunch of rooms, not realizing that there's a ladder here that you hard require. So again, hopefully he runs into it on his on path. JP in 3 will get the recorder, which is good for him. Now he has an easy way back up to Death Mountain since he's defeated level 6. Tabby has an easy way back to Death Mountain because he's defeated level 2. And they're both up there. Also, the other significant thing about that ladder hint is, like, that door to the north there is ladder blocked, and we've seen level dungeons where it looks for all the world like it's ladder blocked, and then it turns out there's a workaround, and we know there has to be a workaround because there's a ladder in here, or that the ladder will be found and then you can work around it. There's that book. JP's done with items, and we'll find the ladder block here, but he knows where the ladder is, so...
Oh, I must have just thought that Tabby picked up the map, and that's why he had the map.
You know, I think I did the same thing. That's why we have trackers. Oh, wait, what? Wait, the book was in this room? That JP's in right now? Because I swear it looked like it was in the same room, but, you know, of course that's not possible. You can't have 2 drops in the same room.
Oh, we got a great bomb upgrade, by the way. Tabby just paid 90
Nice.
rupees for +6 max bombs. And a refill.
And I think it is important that JP does find this ladder block. Although it looked like 5 may have been ladder blocked as well. Because of that level 8 hint. Unfortunately, it does mean getting through this Wizard room. Yeah, this is where I start killing the red ones and likes potentially. And then resetting each time to see if the blue ones can be replaced. Yeah, we're 1 room from the Triforce for Tabby.
Yeah, he's mostly been carving a path right there once he found a way to get up.
Yep. Careful.
And well, decision time for Tabby.
JP, save the room! Save the room! Yeah, wouldn't go back in. Like, this is the call I would make here. It's a huge dungeon. The thing you're missing is on the floor. What are the odds that it's the ladder? We just gotta hope he buys the hints at some point and finds out.
It's got recorder. So
Yeah, he can come back anytime he wants. So, you know, the recorder is, I mean, that's the power of the recorder, really.
might do
Alright.
2 first. I'm not sure that we saw 2 things in 2.
No, we didn't. There was a Goma that looked like... There was a Goma in a Chevy room that looked like it could be the item. And JP gets the news that he cannot do anything more in level 3.
Oh, and there was that blue noodle room all the way at the back.
Yeah.
So maybe
Dunno.
not first on Tabby's list, but it would be smaller.
Yes. He's gonna find 5 here. Okay. 5 looked like there was a potential ladder block. Looks like no. I think we just had Wizrobes to go the other direction.
Yeah, it seemed like there was progress going up the left side, which looks like it leads to the rest of the rooms.
JP would have liked to maybe buy a potion there, but has no money from the blue ring purchase.
Well, it's okay if he doesn't make it on this screen, because he's... Well, okay.
But he
Well,
wants
he
to know what
does.
this is. Yeah, definitely can't afford the hints now from that spot.
Yeah, like, he wouldn't have missed out on his current money, at least.
Yep. Okay, we are going to see a little more of this level 5. Tabby's going to go ahead and use the key and go to the right first. This Goma could have... Yeah, he's got the bow and the arrows. Let's kill a Goma. How you take that key?
Yeah, up to a massive 10 keys now. Here's a right-handed staircase.
Right, that's the other thing about level 5. This could be a transport that takes you to the top of the dungeon. Yeah, we know this won't work for JP. Red's only is not terrible. Just don't get hit by the beams. JP's starting to build up some money again.
$12 keys and
Oh,
now
look at that!
Wow.
The transport's going to take you to those 2 rooms.
That's cute.
Another room that Tabby doesn't have to do. Didn't really need to grab the bombs, but... I guess 14's better than 13. I think he had 13. 14's better than 13, and it is ladder blocked. Okay. That transport is useless. Now, I can see taking the transport to see if maybe there's an item over there, but other than that, there's not much more we can do in this dungeon. JP is going to get his silvers here. And going to be... Yeah, I mean... This is where I wish I could see the runner's reaction. No, he already knows there's a ladder here. He already knows there's a bow here. And looky here. 1 room in, we get silver arrows. So JP's going to be in 8 for a while.
Yeah, with that info...
He won't... Yeah, he's not leaving 8 until he has all 3 items.
Alright, the last doable thing in 5. There's the wand.
There you go. Nice ranged weapon. That would have been a really nice find for JP if he could have gotten it. Unfortunately, did not pursue that direction.
So, can't do 3. Can't do 5. Tabby has an item left in 6, but it's a heart.
I think he's still got to get the Triforce out of 6. So it wouldn't be a terrible idea for him to go back there. He never saw the map, so he's going to see what it looks like. We're gonna find out if 4 is here. And it
Aha!
is. And it's segmented.
3 segments.
Oof. Oh gosh, it's got a 1 off. I didn't see that one room by itself right away.
I'm greeted very early on by a Goma as well.
Man, it's just a transport. JP finds the bow. So yeah, confirm the JP does need to get to level 2 to get to the power bracelet, to get into level 4 over here.
So based on Tabby's key count, I think the any key is going to be in 4.
That sounds like a plan. Oh, red ring's nice. We take that. Yep, JP's not going to miss that red ring. And he's not going to miss this floor heart. Actually, I say that, but the transport was a different direction. I could definitely see going the other direction first. But I think, in general, most runners will have a tendency to try and clear the part of the dungeon they're in first before taking the transport. Especially in this dungeon, where it could just take you to that one off. And this will likely be the other transport. Like, don't miss the hands. This is where This is where I use the wand instead of the bow. If the wand misses, then you're not picking up the item. Or you're not picking up the clock there.
Okay. Down through the Goma-blocked staircase. It's the one-off!
There could be hands on here. I don't know if that room can drop, though. Not quite enough money for those bombs for JP. Little unfortunate because he's down to 3. Rick telling us that room couldn't have been a drop because of the push block, right? It's only the open staircases that could have items. Goma doing its best not to get hit here. Ooh. Oh, there's our compass for level 4. JP gets a key for his trouble. Yeah. I'm not sure if Tabby wanted to necessarily grab that Triforce right there, right then, before getting the second item. But that is a very difficult Triforce to avoid.
He actually has both items. There was a
Oh, he
heart.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We saw the red ring and then the heart like immediately afterwards. How quickly I forget.
So I've got 6 hearts accounted for.
Okay, so let's see. We had the Armos heart. Level 1.
I've got level 1 with 2 hearts, one on the
Level 1, 2
floor,
hearts.
one on a staircase, level 6 with 2 hearts.
Yep.
And then 4 on the floor.
Yeah, that sounds right. That's right, Rick. Level 2 is a moon.
Slightly more waxing.
Good clock for JP. Gonna take this transport away from the Triforce, which, you know, he knows that the ladder is in here.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a time investment for Tabby having to fight his way back to the back of 2 again.
And the item could still be in the Chevy room.
That was a Dark Knight inside a Gibdo.
Because why not? But you know what? Wand plus book equals easy Landmo fights.
It turns out the wall to the left does bomb.
Yeah, hopefully for Tabby's sake, the item is not at the Goma. Now, he will be able to at least look at... Okay, it's right here. Tabby is done, complete with level 2. JP finds out he has more to do on Death Mountain. There's the ladder. That is a deep ladder. That's going to be really tough for Tabby. He's got a 2 Triforce lead, though. Okay, soon gonna be only a 1 Triforce lead, but, like... Will it be enough? He's gonna go back into this 6.
Yeah, Tabby has a decent bit of rooms left on that side. At least it's not, like, all the way up in the corner.
Now, I forget, who got the hint about level 4's location?
They both did.
Okay. So that means JP should have a pretty good idea that level 4 and that the power bracelet is required. Maybe goes over, looks for level 2 right now. Could go back to level 3. Don't really need to go back to it anytime soon, though, because he's got both items out of it. Looks like it's going to go to level 5, which we now know is ladder blocked.
Yeah, 6 has the bow hint. Tabby's been in here before, so I believe he's seen that already.
Yep.
But he's missing the Triforce, and he didn't see the second item, so that's why he's back.
Yeah, he's seen the Triforce room.
Because at the moment he's running out of options. He can't do anything in 3 or 5. Doesn't have the ladder hint for 8.
I mean, with this one, God, go by the hints.
The ladder hint was in the cheaper hint shop.
The cheaper set. And we get a hint for the location of level 1, which the runners have both done a long time ago.
And the cheaper hint shop was at the letter cave.
The good news is, since he does have bow and arrow, if he goes one room past the Triforce room, he'll have a much easier time getting out than JP did. JP just doesn't even care about any items. He's just going to go straight for this. He is going to grab this key. I think that's smart. But if he doesn't see it on path, he's just not grabbing. He's just going to go ahead and get this Triforce and get out of here.
Yeah, it's time to start hustling with everything we got.
Okay, so the Triforce was in the like. I was laughing because it looked like it was going to be in the middle of the moat room. But I guess it could have been, but you just reset the room.
It's Hungry Pancake. And Tabby really didn't have much left in this 6, so it's gonna...
No.
Like, he'll see that he has that one room left down below the Triforce, and I don't think he's gonna miss the item.
He won't be able to get it, just like JP couldn't get it, but... does he have a potion if he has issues with this manhandler, though?
JP has not seen the inside of level 4, but based on the hint, he should know exactly where it is.
Right now, JP's looking for level 2 because he got a hint about that as well. Yep, there it is. And Tabby will be able to make quick work of these Pole's voices because he's already got bow and arrows. Will not be able to pick up the heart, though.
Oh, it's okay. He's already on a massive 12.
Yeah, we knew that, too. It is important JP does need to get the power bracelet out of here. So he didn't get any items out of 5. We know the wand is there. I believe the power bracelet was just on the floor, on path, so I think that'll be fine. I wonder if he was forgetting about that power bracelet need when he was going through 5.
Yeah, it's...
Not searching out the items, but he will not get punished for it as long as he doesn't miss it here. I don't think it was a kill enemy room. I think it was just on the floor.
2 kind of did the usual 2 thing of it bends you around a little bit. But 12 was enough for the magical sword.
Now, again, I don't remember which room the power bracelet was in. Oh, that's an interesting level 7. Not even grabbing the key. I think JP has either not read the hint correctly or didn't quite follow the implications. He's just going through this dungeon really fast, and hopefully he comes back and realizes, oh wait, I need a power bracelet. He does get the heart container.
Yeah, I think he needs to go down right from here.
And these will all bomb. The only time level 2 doesn't bomb into the next room is if the right-hand staircase or the old man's in the way. Cat saying level 7 looks like a crab. I like that. Yep, Tabby gonna get this Triforce really quickly. We'll see if he goes back in.
Seems like we could have found out about 2's location much earlier with that hint that Tabby just walked past.
Ah, there's that power bracelet for JP. Got both items out of 2, now just needs the Triforce. And not punished for going straight through level 5.
Well, unfortunately for him, the Triforce is very in the front of 2.
Oh, here's the compass.
So he can update after he sees this.
Yep. Get that half a heart back and it'll be faster anyway. And we're at 9 keys at this point, so we're fine. But yeah, this is gonna be unfortunate if Tabby stays in this level 7. The most useful thing he can find here is probably the any key.
I believe that's 37 rooms in here.
Yikes. And this is JP's first time up here. I think he's forgotten that hint because there really is no. He knows where 7 is. He knows where 3 is. He knows where Magic Sword is. He's got the white sword already. There's really nothing left for him to look for other than money, I guess. Gonna buy bait just in case. Okay. Oh, chat saying there's another fake segment in levels. I don't know if fake is the right word, but it's not a bad description of it. And by fake segment, we mean that it's blocked off by anything but the staircase. We don't have to have an extra staircase for it.
Yeah, it's just got a titanium wall.
Yeah. Okay, JP's last Death Mountain check is here.
Alright, Link's repaired one final door, and he's off.
Okay, this is Flute to 6. Okay, he's gonna find 4 right now. And Tabby could pick up the Triforce now. We'll see if JP goes to the other segment right away. If he does, he might miss the heart and the red ring. The heart, and we don't know for sure if... I don't know. I don't think anyone checked Magic Sword on 11.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We do know that 12 is enough. Yeah, JP's just going. So he may miss... Yeah, he's gonna miss that, right? Well, no, wait. This is the... this is the wrong segment.
Alright, well, Tabby is now above the Triforce.
Let the hand grab you. Just get grabbed. Go back to start. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, it was the last one. Oh my god.
Oh, it kind of looked out there.
Yeah. Okay, so this means that he is gonna run into the... He's gonna run smack into the red ring and smack into the heart.
It's really unfortunate that 7 does not seem to be forcing Tabby out.
Yeah. A ladder... He needs a ladder block here. That would be really good. Nice map that we don't care about.
Which level is the bomb upgrade? We just saw it recently. Was it 2?
I think it's in 7. Oh, JP's not even gonna check the staircase there? That seems odd. Like, you know... I guess you don't know that you want the segment.
I thought JP had seen a bomb upgrade that he couldn't afford.
He couldn't afford the one that Tabby got in... Where was that?
I thought it was a blue level, so I was thinking 2.
It might have been 2. No, JP didn't... We've seen both bomb upgrades. JP saw the one that Tabby picked up, but could not afford it, because he had just bought the blue ring. Okay, this will be the segment for JP. I wonder if he goes back in and checks the staircase for the item. Probably not. Like, I think he would have checked it if he was going to check it. So he's going to miss that red ring. That's a little unfortunate. Yeah, the red ring is in a right side staircase, 1 room north of the entrance of this dungeon. So I'm really surprised he just didn't check it.
Must have been skeptical of the free staircase.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the Triforce.
Okay, this could be an item for Tabby. It's a heart. He has Magic Sword already, so really no reason for him to pick that up. Is JP gonna go back in and get that red ring? Yeah. Nope. I just feel like you check. You know you're in a segment in dungeon. I want to know what my staircases are, and then you see a red ring, you're gonna grab it. And actually, I mean, I would even take a heart right now, because a heart will get you closer to, potentially to Magic Sword. I think we're gonna see 3 first here. You can go to 3 or 7. That's his choices. Oh, he's gonna go to the any road. This makes sense. So he's gonna do 3 next. because this will get him back up to the northeast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Still one more item for Tabby in 7 before he can leave, knowing that it's not the ladder. At which point, I think he'll know. Yeah, he's seen all the items in the other dungeons except the ladder block one, so he's gonna know pretty soon that he's got to go back into 8. You just gotta find this other item, or just give up on 7.
Found the way into the 2-room nubbin.
Oh,
the
there's the
raft.
raft. Oh, that does absolutely nothing for him.
Yeah, he knows where the levels are. That's not going to solve any problems for him.
Yeah.
Ladder
And
was in the shop at the letter cave.
the ladder hint was there. But yeah, the raft there. I mean, I think we knew that had to be raft at this point because the raft can't be a 9. And I think we've seen everything else.
We have items in 3. Do we have a
No, you're
second-
right. We got both items and we have one more item in 5. So okay, the raft could have been in 5.
Okay. Triforce in 7 acquired. Back to 8 you go.
JP's gonna save this room and hope for... Yeah, okay. This is fine. He saved the room. Come back. The 2 blues will still be there. He might have to do that earlier room again, though. That's not great. Oh, right. It's got a bubble in it. For all the annoyances of bubbles, that is one nice thing that they do.
Yeah.
Is that once you kill a room with a bubble in it, until you leave the dungeon, that those enemies will remain dead. I'm gonna use some bombs here.
The river is kind of nice.
Nicely done.
There we go. Alright, well, it's Triforce out of 3. JP just needs to go into the 7 that nobody wanted to do earlier.
Well, hopefully he checks Magic Sword on his way there, because it's only a couple of screens away from it.
Tabby's going to the right half of 8 and is going to miss
Yeah,
the ladder
this is
for
the
the moment.
wrong direction. I mean, he's not out of it yet. That 7's pretty big. I don't know if the Triforce was an obvious path. But he definitely has a bit of catching up to do. Has to go back into 5 and clear it. Has to go back into 3 and get the Triforce out of there.
Great spot for the map in 8, by the way.
Yeah, JP says no to checking Magic Sword. It is a Korea dungeon. You might check afterwards, because you know we don't know what's going to be in 9.
Oh yeah, it's still a winnable game for either play. These are big levels.
Yes. I mean, JP's already I want to say that the Triforce was to the right. JP's going to the left.
Yeah, Tabby did this too. Just you rule out the little arms first.
Get some bombs back from the Dodongos.
And yes, ladder is the floor item in level 8.
Yeah, the big difference was they both had a hint that had the bow in 8. They both ran into the silvers almost immediately at 8, but JP also had a hint that said the ladder was an 8. And so he wasn't leaving 8 until... Oh, okay, this was the compass room, so this won't be bad for JP at all. But yeah, JP was not leaving 8 until he had 3 items. And unfortunately for Tabby, he had a lot left to cover of this 8. it's the floor item, you know? Like, it's so much worse if it's the floor item you're looking for in a large dungeon. And there's that 7th Triforce for JP. Only one thing, one question for him to answer. Is he going to go try Magic Sword, which is at Vanilla 1. Or sorry, at the Vanilla Wood Sword Cave, so, you know, it's just a couple screens away from it. Yeah, he's going to check it. He's going to be happy that he gets it.
Yeah, might as well.
I want to say he's got 1 potion. He hasn't had to use one, but with the potion prices, our runners have been buying blues instead of reds. I think he's only bought the 1. You know, Tabby's more or less going in the correct direction for 8 now.
Oh yeah, very close.
Forgot which Armos it was under, but that's an interesting 9. Definitely a smaller 9.
It's very sprawling.
It's got these little peninsulas to the right that are not ideal. It's, you know, chat always likes to see our runners have to go to those locations. An immediate staircase to the right. An immediate map. You know, well, we don't need that. Oh yeah, you grab that. I mean, you've got 6 keys, but, you know, level 9. And now we don't care about opening doors like that.
Yeah. So both players definitely had money for the cheap hints that I can remember. And that hint shop was fairly accessible because it was near an any road, and there's the ladder for Tabby.
Yeah, I don't think the second hint shop was at the Vanilla White Sword Cave, which was really hard for them to get back to.
Yeah, we haven't seen the expensive hints at all.
And I don't think we ever, we never will, because like Tabby now has everything he needs. JP's in level 9. And yeah, looking for that roar. Or sorry, listening for that roar, looking for that door.
Trying to locate the final boss, Ganon, as well as where Zelda might be in level 9. We know their rooms are not here, but they are going to be here.
Yeah, and I agree with Chet. Looks like a 40 room level 9. That's pretty small.
Somewhat merciful after all the overworld blockers and dungeon blockers we went through to get here. Tabby potioned up is almost done with 5. Wants the key out of that like, I think.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I believe JP went for that key as well.
And Triforce out of 5, and as we saw, Triforce remaining in 3 is not too far past that ladder block.
Potential room for Zelda.
Does have a single try door, but it opens.
And if you're wondering... Oh. If you're wondering why JP's going in here, he's going in here because this is Ganon. I didn't hear the roar because probably the Patra was probably masking it, but JP, smarter than I was. The reason why you might go into a room like this, otherwise, if it's not Ganon, is because it could be a hint room.
Yep, there are old men in level 9. Tell you all sorts of things like, hey, the silvers aren't here, bud.
Yep.
Now we search for the princess, and that door did not pop open.
No, she's not there. She's also not going to be in the room below, since there's no door to that. Oh, that's a dumb location to get stuck in. This could be a one-off. I don't know if we saw the other side of this or not.
I guess so, if he's just going right back.
Yeah, I think he's done a lot of that bottom couple of rows.
Not a staircase in there.
And Triforce from level 3 for Tabby. Yeah, so this is not over yet. 9 can do 9 things, and I mean, Tabby still needs to kill Ganon and also find the princess, so, you know, JP's got a nice exploration advantage, but it's not over by any stretch.
Yeah, the thing
Tabby's gonna buy some potions.
The thing with small 9s is there's plenty of potential for this to just be wickedly walled off, even though it looks relatively connected.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would push. We'll see where this takes us.
Well, we've kind of been over here before, but maybe not quite down here.
We've been in this general vicinity, yeah. Yeah, this room's not going to do us much good. Tabby entering level 9.
Wow, that doesn't bomb.
We probably need to get up to the northwest. I mean, okay, you know, you've got 11 keys. I can see it. The triple take there. The first I'm not gonna grab it. Oh wait, it's the any key. I should grab it. No wait, I've got 11 keys. I'm not gonna grab it.
Yeah, even with all the keys, I don't think JP has even spent a lot of them in this 9.
And with it right there at the start, if Tabby gets into trouble, he can just go up A, go back to start, get the key at any time he wants. It's, you know, literally the first room to the right. Okay, so now if I'm JP, I'm going up and left. Okay, well, or not. Key scarred the compass. Well, that's a useful hint. I don't know if we saw this transport yet.
And Tabby is sealed off from Ganon from this side, it appears.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Okay, it's not this room to the right. This is new. JP has a potion if he needs it. Ah, there it is. Yeah, he's got the potion out. All right. Finishing with the official time of 1:27:51. JP, nicely done. Tabby's not going to be far behind though. This has been a very good race. And hopefully just a preview of what's to come in the next game or two.
Yeah, it was a very comprehensive seed with a lot of things for them to do.
Yeah, it just came down to JP checking those hints, Tabby never checking those hints, and I said it at the time. We knew that the ladder was going to be in 8, and we had done exactly the same thing Tabby did. Not knowing, not having that hint. You picked up a bow, you picked up silvers. You've got, plenty of locations still to go. I would have left that 8 as well. I don't think he's going to try it, but I am curious if this does bomb. It doesn't. That room to the right was all by its lonesome.
Yeah, it's 9 in its walls for you.
Get where this goes.
Yeah, that takes him where he wants to go.
Yeah, this is exactly where he wants to be. I would say that in the end, it was a staircase that you had to do to even get to Zelda. Because it looked like, because it ended up being in that, I want to say it was in the L column, and...
Yeah, first L column and staircase to Ganon, staircase to Zelda.
Yep. All right, Tabby about to be in the Ganon fight.
Just 4 hits of the magical sword. Already got 1 done.
And he's got potions if necessary. He's also got red rings, so...
That time rolled good on the Ganon spawn and got the last 2 hits in. So now to find the princess.
See, this is the route I would take it. And, we know he knows the keys guard the compass, so we're going to kill these keys. They also guard 5 rupees. All right, and joining us, BrewersFanJP. GG's.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I don't know how much, if you caught any of it as you came in or as you were finishing. Buying the hints, they gave you the ladder in level 8, was probably the biggest point of the game.
Yeah.
So money well spent.
What?
So money well spent.
Yeah. Well, money will.
Retry.
Safe
Yeah,
spent.
I know. I know, right?
But yeah. When I saw that 8, I'm like, oh, this is potentially trouble. If Tabby dips 8 and gets all 3 items, that could be really bad. Because that was basically your go mode 8. Well,
yeah,
not quite. You did.
Yeah,
have
you need the power bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Because funny in not in a haha way, but he was in 8. I want to say he was in 8 or was going on his way to 8 when you got the hint, and of course we had seen the silvers immediately that you couldn't miss, and we're like, well, he's gonna keep looking for a bow, and then we found out about the ladder, and then it was like, well, hopefully he finds the ladder before he finds the Triforce and the bow, because he's not leaving without a bow. But man, it's hard to justify staying in that 8 if you don't know.
Yeah, I definitely can see that.
But I do have I have 2 questions. So, you basically go moded your way through level 5 before having the power bracelet, but I believe you had the hint, where it pretty much looked like the power bracelet was gonna be needed.
Because it would have told you 4 was at the grave.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you?
I don't know if I had that hint. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I know we saw that hint, and I thought you both saw it, but you know how it is when you're watching two streams, right?
I wasn't thinking. Honestly, I wasn't thinking about Power Bracelet until after I left 5. But at that
Mhm.
point, I was like, you know what? If I need the Power Bracelet, I'll flee back.
Yeah, fair enough. And then there was you get into 4, and there's an open staircase in a segmented dungeon that you just skipped. You know,
Okay.
you probably know what you missed by now.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on the tracker.
Yep. So that was so you were just hoping to find the Triforce quickly, I assume, in the first segment.
Yeah.
And joining us now, Tabby Orange, GG's.
Thank you.
GG.
GG, JP.
Yeah, I mean, also well played by you. I mean, I don't blame you for not wanting to find the Zelda at the end. It was a magic staircase to take you north of some old man rooms and blocks and stuff.
Yeah, like it was where I was like, I didn't really feel like restarting the dungeon, and I didn't feel like killing him.
Yep.
I was like, eh.
Yeah.
I was, to be honest, when I was looking for the ladder, I was kind of hoping you were gonna dot done so I could stop doing this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like when I kind of was digging that 9, I kind of knew it was gonna be a staircase, so I started up and A-ing, and of course it was the staircase that skipped right outside of Ganon's room.
Oh, it was. That's right. Oof.
Oh, that was, yeah. I kind of went over that one. Yeah.
No, actually Ganon surprised me because I'm like, I killed the patch. I was just gonna look in the room to the right, and then all of a sudden, oh, that's Ganon.
Yeah, because like the room in the okay, so you weren't smarter than us. You did the same. Like we didn't hear. I didn't hear the roar. I know some people can hear the difference of the roar on top of the Patra. I can't. So you walk into that room, and I'm starting to justify why you go into that room, not hearing a roar, and then all of a sudden it gets dark. I'm like, or you just go in because it's Ganon.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to check that room anyway, just to see if it was a stair or anything, and yeah, there's Ganon, which was fine. You know, I was more than equipped to take care of Ganon.
Yeah, and you know, Tabby, for you, I mean, I would have done this. I would have done the same thing out of 8. I think a lot of people would have done the same thing you did. You got a bow, you got silvers, you've got a floor item in a huge dungeon.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was still like the upper right, the upper left to check, and I was like,
and plenty of other locations.
I still hadn't found 4 and 5, and I had items like missing elsewhere. So I was like,
yep. So it totally made sense, but unfortunately for you, there was a hint. We were kind of hoping you would check the hint shop. We never saw the hints in the shop in the White Sword Cave, but the Letter Cave had the hint that the ladder was in 8, and we saw that as you were in 8, so we knew that silvers and bow were in there, and that there was a ladder on the floor, and we were just hoping that the ladder would come before the Triforce, but once we knew it was on the floor, it was a little less likely, and then of course it was out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wasn't, and I think I was like kind of low health too, so I was like, let me just grab this Triforce.
Yeah, I would have done exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
so.
I don't feel bad about how I played that. It's just
no, you shouldn't. It is rando be rando. It just sometimes it happens, and that's why we play best of 3. So you know, a single decision like that doesn't by itself decide a series.
Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, like I was saying, like that 8 was almost essentially your go mode. Like you had to get the power burst, but that was it. So after that, and yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at my death count right now, and I'm not too happy with that. I think I was early on. I just did not feel like I was playing my game. Like I was, I was banging my head into at least one level, if not more. But so yeah, early on, I just didn't feel like I was playing my game. But then I finally got going, and it felt a little better. But
I think a lot of those might have been in 6 because you stuck out that 6, and then Clutch Pole's voice room. When you got locked in without a bow, without a ladder, you couldn't even get the heart.
Yeah, I know you said to be patient. And
yeah, where Tabby, you took the death in the Triforce room, decided I'll just come back later, And by the time you came back, you had the bow and could just, destroy the Pole's voices and go back and get your Triforce, no problem. So.
Yeah, just one of the other locations where I was like, oh, let me at least find this item before I get out of here too. And I did that in 6, did that in 7, and the ladder was the last thing.
Yep. All right. Well, we do have a game 2. Chat asking. It's going to be same time tomorrow, so 10:30 Eastern time. Yep. With Adirondack Rick and Moonrise and Phoenix on the call, so that should be exciting. Thoughts about game 2?
We'll see how it goes. I mean, this like I said, this game could have easily gone the other way. It could easily go the other way tomorrow. I know chat's going to be rooting against me tomorrow because they're going to want game 3.
Yep, so. That's usually.
Yeah, I'm just hoping the 3 items in 8 aren't all important. So
yeah,
maybe there's one garbage item in 8.
Yeah.
Maybe throw me something good in 1. That'd be nice. Something like that.
Yeah, 1 was a boomerang and 2 hearts. I mean, the hearts were nice. You had enough for Magic Sword, but
Oh yeah, I basically walk into that room in 1, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you kind of tricked me here, didn't you?
Yeah, I think you both had to figure out that you picked up a boomerang.
No, I saw it. I mean, I walked right into it, and I'm like, but I forgot I had it for like the first half of 1.
Okay.
It would have helped me with the Gurias, and I was like, oh right, I have this boomerang. It'll help me.
Yeah, boomerang is a good weapon. Well, good stun item for the Gurias, I think. All right. Anything else either one of you wants to add before we go ahead and close this out?
No, just thanks for commentary and tracking. I think I've seen everybody in this room and here several times, so thanks for everything you've done through the tournament, and GG again to Tabby. We'll see everyone again in game 2 tomorrow.
Abby, any last words?
No, just GG again, and I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully we can have a game 3.
All right, thanks to both of you. Very well played, and GG's again. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us. Again, thank you to Kamian for doing that tracking. Trackers always are MVPs. Thank you to our runners. The links in chat. You can click on those to follow our runners. And of course, Smile Fires. Always a pleasure doing commentary with you.
Yeah, thanks for carrying, Tracy.
I don't think I carried, but kind of you say so. Anyway, that is going to do it for us. Next game will be again the same time, 10:30 Eastern tomorrow night. I'm going to assume, unless Rick pops in and tells me otherwise, it will be on this same main Speed Gaming channel, and I hope we'll see you all there. Good night, everyone.
Good night.